Yo, welcome back. Go to opposite episode with your boy CL Cool and the homie.
J.H, how y'all doing?
What up, man? What up? We've been gone for about a month. Alright? But we back just in time for the round of 8. The last 8 teams. So when we record this, I think France is playing Morocco right now. They're up 2-0 as we speak. So that's when we're recording this. So
less than 10 minutes left, by the way.
So I
wrap.
don't know. According to the Argentina game, we thought it was a wrap too, but
That's true.
Welcome to episode 12, man. So we've been covering the World Cup here in the U.S. We are, in fact, from the U.S. Of course, you can see the U.S. jersey on the back. A couple of things interest before we get to the game. Just before we get to the World Cup and all that. It's funny how like a lot of Europeans didn't think we had the stadiums for World Cups.
Yeah.
You know, it's surprising. Like I was looking at like stuff on Twitter and like, online. It was like, do the U.S. have stadiums big enough? And I'm like, really?
They just didn't know, bro.
Really?
I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think like
we're not even using our college stadiums. They got way more seats. We're using the pros.
Yeah.
You know, because I was wondering like why we're not using like Michigan or whatever, and they're like the NFL stadiums are more highly technical.
Yeah.
You know, they're way more classier.
Yeah.
You know, so they're world class.
More
stadiums.
adaptable to that type.
It's world class stadiums like Cowboy Stadium, of course. You know, so those are world class stadiums compared to like college, which usually are like decades and decades and decades of wear and tear. They might have the seats, but the inside of them are like not like Cowboy Stadium or Houston Stadium or Atlanta Stadium. So that's why they use them. So, I mean, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
But
and to be fair, like, in understanding what FIFA does to, what FIFA asks of a stadium or a city, it makes sense in the sense, like, basically, Arrowhead gets turned into just field.
Yeah.
Like Kansas City Field.
Yeah.
Like, it's no longer Arrowhead.
Yeah.
So, like, it kind of makes sense that you use cities with stadiums for pro athletes that are willing to make that accommodation.
Yeah, I agree with you. So I'm glad y'all over here. I'm glad y'all enjoying our food because a lot of people are enjoying the food. Yes, ranch is good. Now you see why we're big here. Some of us, a lot of us, see why we're big. They're like, oh man, this is why. Yeah. Yeah, we got 18 different flavors of Oreos. We got like 18 different cornflakes. We got.
I saw like a chick kind of got teary eyed when you say some Popeyes.
Yeah, we got Popeyes. They don't have Popeyes. They only got like 2 or 3 up there, over there. There's a Popeyes in every corner. It's a Popeyes across the street from my house.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that's why we're big.
We got our issues, but we know how to season our food.
Well, we cook.
Yeah.
They're finding out. Yeah, they're finding out. But so I am glad they're enjoying it, and like some people take our country for granted, like a lot of stuff that we have, and then you hear the Europeans like, oh my god, like, oh you get free refill. I'm like, dang, they don't get free refills over there.
The AC.
Yeah, the AC. Yeah, like stuff like the AC.
Wild.
Yeah, so it's just just be grateful what you have.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm glad everybody's here for FIFA, and I'm glad here, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
Vancouver and Toronto held some games. New Mexico City, I'm thinking held a game. And somewhere else too. I'm not thinking the other 2 cities, but they still held 3 stadiums in Mexico, 2 stadiums in Canada, and then the rest is in the U.S. So we're gonna get to the USA, and we're gonna talk about the group stages. How do you think they did in the group stages? Like how you think we played in the group stages? And before we go to that, in our group stage, we defeated Paraguay 4-1. We defeated Australia 2-0, and then we lost to Turkey 3-2. But that last game, we was already the number 1 spot, so we already had the number 1 spot in the group. So the Turkey game, we had a lot of our reserves in. But how do you think we did in the group stage?
I think we did good as expected. Yeah. I think it would have been a huge letdown if the USA didn't perform how they did. So they they handled business like they should have, and it was a good group stage for them.
Yeah. Going into the time, I just wanted to get out the group stage, and um, we did that, and we passed with flying colors. Obviously, like I said, we were the number. We know we won. I guess we won the group.
Now, I will say the hype would have if they would have beat Turkey,
Yeah.
or at least gotten a draw with having not your full squad playing. Like, it would have looked really good.
Yeah.
Going into the round of 32.
Yeah. I agree with that. I thought we did pretty good. I knew none of those teams were really shouldn't be able, other than probably Australia, will be able to like test us as far as what I was concerned about our defense.
Yeah.
I knew our offense would be okay, but I knew our mid and our offense would be okay, and our striking would be cool. I was just worried about the defense because of one person that I've been talking about, and we'll get to him, Tim Ream. But I was just concerned about defense. I didn't think we had to, compare to the favorites and even the top 10. You know what I'm saying, of FIFA. So, cause like if you go to the top 10 FIFA ranked teams, you know what I'm saying. The England, the Brazils, the Spains, the Norways, and all of that. You know what I'm saying. I knew our defense wasn't gonna hold up against that.
I got you. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting. I'm glad we got positioned to play Turkey last.
Yeah.
Because I thought that could have been a problem if they played them in the first two games.
It would have been. Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't have been like we wouldn't have got through, but it might have made it a little more tight if, let's say, you beat Paraguay, or like had to beat Australia and then Turkey, and then, you know what I'm saying? It would have went in your favor either way, but it could have been a little bit tighter. So I'm glad we got Turkey last, but to be fair to U.S. Or the rest of the group, it surprised me seeing Turkey go out the way they did.
Yeah.
Obviously, I knew Australia could be very competitive, but good for Paraguay as far as getting through. Obviously, I don't like how they. I do not like how they play France. I feel like they showed their ass a little bit
for France.
Playing France, they didn't look good.
That game irritated me because it's like that game because it was just all defense pretty much, and they wasn't trying to score. They were trying to hurt.
Yeah, they were.
They can say what they want to say, but they were trying to take your boy out.
Yeah, they were thinking if we could chip him down, we have a chance
and get into
extra
penalties.
Time.
Extra time and penalties. I don't think they care about extra time. They want to get the penalties.
Yeah.
Let's get the penalties and let's see what's up.
Yeah.
So, but as far as the group play goes, I thought we did pretty good. I was just glad to get out the group, and we did. So,
I mean, I was hoping for round of 8. Man, honestly, I guess most optimistic prediction. I was hoping let's just get to the Final Four. If we can get to the Final Four, I'll consider it a success because we've never been there. It'd be it would have been great. But
some of these other groups surprised me a little bit. Mexico won this group. Mexico, South Africa got their group. Switzerland, Canada, and Bosnia got out of their groups. Brazil and Morocco got out of their groups. Morocco is, I know they're losing this game right now, but they surprised me.
Really?
They really surprised me.
I wasn't too surprised, because they were just in the AFCON final.
Yeah.
So I figured, and they stay competitive anyways, man. I figured they would definitely get out the group if I had to bet money on it.
Got you. USA, Australia, and Paraguay, of course, got out the group. Germany, Cote d'Ivoire, and then Ecuador got out of their group. Netherlands, Japan, and Sweden got out of their group. Belgium and Egypt got out of their group. Spain and Cabo Verde got out of their group.
And good for Cabo Verde, man.
Yeah.
Good for them. They stood on their heads, man. They did really good.
Yeah. I wanna go over there too.
Super close.
I wanna go over there.
Me too.
Yeah, I bet you do. France Dude, France, Norway, and Senegal. They got their groups. Argentina, Austria, and Algeria got their groups. Colombia, Portugal, DR Congo, which, man.
Damn, they were close.
Dude.
And I will say, shout out to Africa having like 9 countries get
Yeah.
through.
Hey, yeah, Italy. Hey, shut y'all mouth, bro. Sit this one out.
Yeah.
Sit this one out.
But yeah, man, shout out to Africa, man.
Yeah. And England, Croatia, and Ghana won their group. Got out their group. So, yeah, but DR Congo, they surprised me, but they didn't. So, so those are the groups, and then we go to the knockout stages. Let's go to round of 32. I was surprised to see Canada beat South Africa. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not too surprised. Like,
I was.
With them winning the last Gold Cup, I think they kind of put the region on notice.
Yeah.
They've been like, hey, we can play. We have like plenty of good athletes. I wasn't too surprised that Canada did well.
Okay. Morocco and the Netherlands. You know, Morocco did beat them 3-2 in penalties. The Netherlands.
Yeah, that was a tight game.
That was a tight game.
And just saying, like, Cody Gakpo, like, did you hear about what happened with? So he lost his child, like I think during the World Cup.
Yeah.
And so it was like I think relatively right before the game, and in essence, like maybe like a day or two before. So he was dealing with that, and he still had it was a really good goal that he had, but it was kind of. I wasn't rooting for him, but at the same time, it was quite a neat story in the sense he scored. But I hate that they didn't get to go through because I'm sure that would have helped raise the spirits a little bit. But shout out to him as far as dealing with that.
Yeah. Paraguay surprised Germany in penalties 4-3.
Yeah, that was a huge. That was
a
huge upset.
Yeah,
I figured somewhere along the way Germany was just gonna score and put them out of misery, as they say, but. Paraguay held out.
They held out. Say what you want. We beat them 4-1. Say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? France beat Sweden 3-0 as expected. Belgium beat Senegal 3-2. That was a pretty good game.
That was the most frustrating game. But I was watching
that was a good game.
So I came in at like let's say the 79th minute. So I'm like, okay, get off work. I was like, just came home, put it right on. And it was like, okay, you're up 2-0. I was like, let's see Senegal finish this out, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like, what is going on? Like you could clearly tell they were tired, but it was like, dang, like just the legs and the wind gone, like just not like nothing left because they tried an extra time, but it was just sad to see them give up that much momentum to allow them to come back and get it, like allow Belgium to put in extra time.
Yeah. But it was a dope game, though. I was full of Senegal.
Yeah, same.
USA beat Bosnia 2-0. Spain beat Austria 3-0.
Well, speak just real quick.
Let's go. Yeah, let's talk USA and Bosnia.
Yeah, what did you? Was that a red card?
No. Damn, it's in real time, no, but you slow it down. I want to give him a red. I would have gave him a yellow.
That's where I'm at.
I would have gave him a yellow.
I would have given him a yellow.
I don't think it was a red. Red is
different
intent.
Yeah. Red card definitely involves intent. And just saying, different situation. Not as competitive a match in the sense of like where it's at as far as in the competition, but hey, Messi did the same thing, and it was like they didn't even call it.
Yeah,
I mean, like there was no punishment with the call.
Yeah.
So
it's Messi. What y'all think?
Man,
what time y'all think it is? What time y'all think it is?
Look, man, it's like if Michael Jordan get a foul call, like Messi could get one too, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
But I do not like what happened to get Balogun back on the field. I will say that, but I don't think it was a red.
I don't think it was a red either. and I thought we played pretty good in that game. I was starting I was concerned about our defense in that game, but Bosnia just didn't have enough to do anything. But I was concerned in that game.
Yeah,
I'm glad we won, and then with your boy getting the red card, Balogun getting the red card, but
yeah, I was like, it's not over, but I was like, bro, it don't look good.
It don't look good at all.
And then anyways, well,
we got that free kick. Yeah, we get to it. Spain, like I said, Spain beat Austria 3-0. Spain just their defense is so good, man.
Yeah,
I love Spain's defense. I love the way they play defense. They're fast and good, man.
Yeah.
I love watching them play. I've been liking watching them play, especially your mom. My boy finally got his first goal in his World Cup, but it's been a treat watching Spain play.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And it's nice because like wherever he is, he's gonna attack. Yeah. He's fearless in that sense.
That team is just so good. Like, I can't wait. Man, they're gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah.
Portugal beating Croatia 2-1. Portugal, this tournament, I had no faith in them, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's fair.
I had no faith in them.
I think if like they would have tried to find a way to mix things up, in the sense of like having using your attacking options the best way you can. But it felt like a lot of times they were just like still thinking like it was 2016 or earlier. Like let's give the ball to Ronaldo, and it's like no, like you have to have it to where you have options to help open him up to use what he can. But like basically, there's a lot of times, or several times throughout the group stage and going into the round of 32 and 16, where he was pretty silent in the later parts of the game, whether it's age or just tactically the way the team set up the defense to withstand Portugal's attack. Yeah, it just didn't add up.
Teams honed in on them. So like they made game plans to make sure Ronaldo wasn't the one that beat them.
And I do hate to see it, bro, because I do like Ronaldo a lot.
I do too.
So I don't know what to say, man. I wish him the best. Like I think, man. I think he's in there, and I think he's up there in the GOAT situation. He's definitely like,
of course,
to me, like within that
top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I was hoping for more out of Portugal.
I seen them in the group stage. I'm just like,
yeah.
Brazil beat Japan 2-1, which I thought was a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
Thought Japan gave it all, man. But
yeah, hey, good on them. They will. I don't think their momentum is going to stop in that sense. I think they made their country proud, and although Brazil's not what it used to be, I think like they had a really good showing, and
they did.
I think they will only continue to get better.
Yeah,
as a country.
Yeah. Norway beat Cote d'Ivoire.
Man, I was rooting for the Ivory Coast.
Yeah, but ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to like Holland a lot more than I thought I would.
Man,
I'm starting to like some Vikings, man. Dude. Norway, I'm starting to like Norway, man.
They might shake things up for real. The closer they get to.
I can't wait. Yeah. Mexico beat Ecuador 2-0. I thought it was a pretty good match. Mm-hmm. Now this match, England and DR Congo. England beat them 2-1. That's the game I think England. Cause they Congo had them up the whole time, and it is Harry Kane them just scored at the last.
From what you could tell, was it a situation similar to Senegal in the sense of as the legs got tired?
Harry Kane scored 2 in the 75th and 86th minute.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Was it more like? There's times where you see a game and it's like, well, damn, that was just 2 good goals, or it's where you could tell tactically the legs kind of went away, so the defense.
You can tell DR when they scored the 1,
mm-hmm. Which was early.
Yeah, very early.
Yeah.
When they scored the 1, you can tell they put all they weren't trying to attack anymore.
Gosh.
And to me, I think that there was a mistake to them because even though they scored the goal early, and it was a good early goal, England, because I watched that game from the opening to the end, and England was on their side of the field. They just couldn't finish.
Gotcha. So it was basically only a matter of time.
Yeah, and I just thought DR, I just thought They should have. They should have tried to get them at least one more goal.
Yeah,
but they got the goal, and especially at the halftime, it was like, all right,
just sat back.
Yeah, but it still didn't mean much because England was doing whatever the hell they wanted to do as far as on their side of the field. It was just they wasn't getting their goal. They wasn't getting their the touch was off, and it was kind of like the France and Paraguay game where. Paraguay didn't score, but it's kind of the same thing where I was like, they're not attacking, and I don't think it's good. At least DR Congo scored.
Yeah.
But then they went on the defense. But the way that England played and the players that England has, it was a matter of time. And like I said, Harry Kane got 2 within 10 minutes. So it was like, and it just sucked. But I thought DR Congo should have kept attacking.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Because when they did attack in the first half, they had their shots too. It wasn't as much as England, but they had their shots. Because England, to me, I don't think England's defense is good. Like them going to this next round, I think England's out in the next round, in the next match. We'll get to it. But I think DR Congo could have got them one.
Yeah.
But they stuck to playing the defense. So and I was like, damn. And like when Harry got the first goal, they are just like they were scrambling, and they got the second. And it was just like, damn.
It is that aspect, live by the sword, die by the sword. When it comes to like sitting back once you get opportunity to score and you do score, and once you park the bus, like oftentimes it can be difficult because like you're sitting there just dealing with the onslaught of momentum offensively, and so you don't really get yourself in the best position to counter or swing that momentum back. Yeah. So that's a tough one, man.
Yeah, man. It was a good match, but DR they ain't have enough.
Yeah,
they ain't have enough. But it was, like I said, good. That was a good game. I ain't gonna lie, I was rooting for DR.
Yeah,
but. Switzerland beat Algeria 2-0. I ain't care for that match. Colombia beat Ghana 1-0. I actually did like that match.
That was a crazy match in the sense of like how before Colombia scored, like I want to say it was a Colombian player that got injured, and then a Ghanaian player got injured, and then they scored like 2 minutes after the injury. So I think after the Ghanaian injury, it was like, what's going on?
Yeah. Egypt beat Australia in penalties 4-2. And then you got Argentina beating Cabo Verde 3-2. And they should have lost that match. Argentina got 2 matches they should have lost. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, this is why they getting all these conspiracy theories. We got to get to the round of 16.
Speaking of that, did you happen to see the ref lineup for the France-Morocco game?
No.
Bro.
What?
I don't know if he got changed shorthand, but apparently it was like all 5 reps were Argentinian.
No.
Check it out, bro. I'm just saying, like, if you look at this is what was reported. I just saw a YouTube short, if I'm being honest, but I'd have to look and see. But if that's true, I'm not saying that there's a bias, but it would seem
bro.
If that lineup did walk out onto the field, that's.
Oh boy, round of 16. We go through these. Canada got mollywopped by Morocco. This was the round that all the host countries got beat this round.
Yeah. So
Canada got beat by Morocco 3-0. France beat Paraguay 1-0. We talked about that a little bit. Paraguay was on some gangster-ish.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing what's going on with that Paraguay mayor?
Senator?
Yeah, whatever she is.
Yeah.
How you gonna call
Bro, it was
no accountability whatsoever.
No.
How you gonna say all these racists walking by Mbappe, and then when Mbappe say you're not even qualified for your job, you don't deserve your job. Oh, I'm gonna sue you because girl, you don't shut up.
And the excuse she gave was basically like, all right,
I'm
so
working.
I grew up and they used to call, basically she was like, they used to call black people pieces of trash, so I'm trying. And it was like, no, like that is not enough. Like that doesn't justify.
They don't justify anything. They're just like, if I murk somebody and be like, man, back where I came from, that was it. So I'm working on myself. My bad. No, that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
And
And then she's like, how dare you insult me and say I should lose my job, even though I called you the most vile things in the world, but you shouldn't be able to do that because I'm working on my girl.
and like, so she said he was raised drinking coconuts and all kinds of crazy stuff, bro. And then, like, so basically the government of Paraguay, the government of France, FIFA, like
I think even the UN too.
UN, all these organizations came out and said we do not condone her. We stand with Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, talking about how you gonna sue somebody? Like, dude.
And I will say, like, it does, like, it just, a lot of things are rearing its ugly head in the sense of showing certain...
I never knew, like, and then we'll get to Argentina in a minute, but I never knew Argentina was known for, like, racism. I never known that.
Yeah,
I guess I never cared.
Yeah, I will say, like, I think for a lot of people it came out after they won, right? And not like, if you know the history, you know the history, but I think as far as one of the things that happened was when they won, they sung the song in the locker room, and then so everybody's happy celebrating, and basically it got out of what the song was about, and it was about did you hear about this? The song that they sung, and it was basically saying like players of France, but they're all from Africa, and it was a song basically being real derogatory towards the black players and specifically Kylian Mbappe, and it actually got leaked, and so when that happened, Enzo Fernandez being at Chelsea, he had to come out and apologize to his teammates at Chelsea because it just looked really bad, and so I think, in my opinion, I think a lot of people people kind of, as they knew the history of the country, but for soccer fans, it was the aspect of like, oh shit, like once it started just a trail. So once you look at that, it's like, well, why do they think this way? And that leads into understanding a little bit more of the history.
Like I've been hearing about it the last couple of weeks, like about it.
Yeah,
I guess because it's brought up in the World Cup and everybody's talking about it. And then, do you know the dude I Show Speed?
Yeah.
You know they were making and like a lot of them came out and said, no, we was just no.
It's kind of like when he went to Egypt and Algeria, and that like people's actions were shown, and they tried to walk it back. It's like, no, like this is kind of the norm that a lot of people say they have experienced. Like this just Speed just happened to be famous enough to show everybody what was going down.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm fairly new to the history of Argentina as well.
I didn't know that, so
I probably should have known this, because I'm not saying I wouldn't or wouldn't like Messi, but it's just it puts it to where it's one of those things to keep in context.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Messi is brilliant, but at the same time, it's almost like a good PR for a country that does a lot of shady. That's almost what it's like. It's like you don't focus on that as much because you have this like player with this just beautiful gift of playing football.
Exactly. So France beat Paraguay. Mbappe scored the penalty. USA got mollywopped by Belgium 4-1. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. We can just Tim Ream, man. Just.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be his last World Cup. I'm pretty sure he's like 38, 39. So I think this is it.
Yeah.
But
and so we've talked about this earlier, but alright, so a lot had to do with his decisions on the field, right?
Yeah.
But if we're being honest, a lot of things could have been better in the sense of how the U.S. Maintained possession or gave the offense the chance to score, so that way we weren't so we weren't so, let's say, put in a position to allow these things to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying take away Tim Ream's I don't say decisions, but take away what happened and what he was responsible for.
Yeah.
But I there was a lot of like us losing possession and not being able to actually attack and give Balogun chances, or
in Belgium they controlled the ball, man.
Yeah.
They control possession. Like in the beginning, in before halftime, I think it was kind of like neck and neck with possessions.
Mm-hmm.
Like we was right there with them, so like we had the same amount of possession. But like after the second half, they took over, man. I don't know what it was, but we just made mistakes and it just.
When you think about like, so they are no longer, or that golden generation that, like, let's say from last World Cup or the World Cup before that they had, is, like I said, obviously it's not there anymore in totality, but you still have, like, you know, like Trossard, Tielemans, Onana, like you still have players who are playing at a high level, like all throughout Europe, and so it's like I could expect it in a sense, and then like the way that Lukaku has come on and pretty much been like their how do you say it, like he's coming on and he's getting a goal to try to ice the game.
Yeah,
like that's been what has gone down the last couple games.
Yeah,
and so. Yeah, I wasn't too surprised, but as far as like you talked about like the quality of possession, like it makes sense, man.
Yeah, man.
Like they are not, they don't have the expectation that they had in the last like 10 years, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you know that they are a good squad that can get as far as they've gotten and maybe a little bit further.
So I got two questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2030, the World Cup goes to, I think, Morocco, Spain, and Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. Those the hosts.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So my question to you is, do we make it back to the round of 16 in 2030, the 2030 World Cup? Do you see us? I know it's 4 years out and a lot could change, but do you see us do you see us going back to the round, at least to the round of 16?
I can see it, yeah. Like, because I think when you think about the ages of these guys, and it gives you that ability to, like, Tim Ream won't be there, and he's done well for his country, although it was not the best performance as far as his last showing on the World Cup stage.
Yeah.
Like, I like the fact that a lot of our guys now more than ever playing abroad.
Yeah.
And at a good young age. I'm not sure what's like McKinney's age. He's 27, so
he'll be 31.
Tillman's 24.
Yeah,
Des 25. So I think I think when you look at like where they're at, there's a lot of upside in the sense of them continuing to get experience playing abroad at a competitive level and bringing that to the U.S. team.
Gotcha. And then my other question is, would you count Christian Balsic a World Cup bust, or like how do you think he did this World Cup? Because I mean, the next World Cup I think he'll be 31 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I would say this was a bust for the expectations you had of him, and I mean. I think a lot of soccer fans not from here would say, well, what were you expecting of him in the first place? He was already in a kind of a slump.
He
only scored one goal in the qualifiers before.
Because he's starting to get that injury prone. Because it's like.
So to be fair, he was injury prone before. Like I remember.
I know what I'm saying, but it's like. Because
I remember hoping he would do really well at Chelsea, and injuries was a big part of why he left.
Yeah. Do you see him being a big part of the team in the next 4 years? Or do you think like somebody else comes along or they go with Balogun?
Sadly I could see I don't say sad. I think he still could be, and I think the reason why is because he is the most talented we've had thus far.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, if Balogun continues, he'll probably precede him. But as far as this generation, this generation and past included, he's the most talented we've had.
Yeah.
But I do agree where people say, like, hey, a big issue with this group, and specifically Pulisic, is it's almost like he don't have that dog in him. To where he's gone at these bigger countries and got a big win at a crucial stage for America.
Yeah.
So I mean that's like the give and get of it. You have the most talented player you've ever had for your country, but at the same time, your previous generations have had bigger wins and gritted it out.
Yeah. I agree with that. To me, it just almost feel like he is like, all right, I'm playing. I'm AC Milan. I got to make sure I'm good. Because even after you lost, you like, I got to get rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get ready for the season.
Yeah.
But you can't use that excuse when people like Holland and Mbappe and all these other people, Messi and Ronaldo, whoever,
knocking it out, bro.
is knocking it out. Well, Yamal is sprinting. He might have got one goal, but he in there.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't use the excuse of, well, he wanted to play for AC Milan, but what about the others?
Yeah.
That's going in for their countries and all of that.
Because I did forget, like, he did sit out the Gold Cup.
Yeah, he set out the Gold Cup. Because people thought he was going to rest for the World Cup, and then he gets to, then, like you said, he doesn't score in 2026, which I was kind of worried about. Like, dang, he hasn't had a goal in 2026. And then, he got a goal, he got a friendly goal. I can't think of who it was, though, right before the tournament.
Yeah.
I want to say Senegal, but I could be mistaken. But,
you're right.
Was it Senegal? Okay, so it was Senegal. So, it's just, he played one assist. No goals, one assist.
Yeah.
Just not good, man. So in the next 4 years, like I said, this tournament is going to be in
back
Morocco.
overseas.
Yeah, it's going to be back overseas. So hopefully we can get to Group 16 again and hopefully get a good draw.
And honestly, hopefully he'll learn from this.
I hope he get better because, like you said, he's too talented. It's kind of like the Kawhi Leonard thing with me, to where it's like, damn, you too talented to be always this hurt and then sitting down over one little thing. That's what it seems like to me.
And I mean, I'm not saying like go out there and limp, but it's like, bro, like
this is it.
This is it. Yeah, like
this is it.
You might want to have him spray that shit on and get back out there, man. Like, you just subbed out.
It just you go out the game and it's like, yeah, man, I'm out.
And even just think about after that, like that. I think we had one shot from Berhalter that was like close to being on target, and after that it was just that it might have been that and one that Balogun shot right at the keeper.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. Like you said, we want you to do good. Take this constructive criticism and use it to be better.
Exactly. So we get off of that. Spain beat Portugal 1-0.
Oh, one more thing. We got it. My nigga, Pulisic, get some training, like media training. Like, we've got to work on having you sell the World Cup aspirations in a better way. Because it's been a real... If we just took what you said... we just took what you said, was quoted as like your expectations for the World Cup. Yeah, like this was the most mellow, like just fucking blase quotes about the World Cup being in your home country.
Yeah, bro.
Just like, like
it is what it is, bro.
It's like, what the fuck?
We don't play tomorrow, right? This is it.
Right.
This is it.
Yeah, so somebody get my man media training,
please.
bro.
Yeah, something.
All right, so
yeah, my bad. You good. I forgot about that too. So right on that. Like I said, Spain beat Portugal 1-0. Again, this is I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised Spain only beat Portugal 1-0. But again, this is another game I watched, and I just felt bad for Ronaldo.
I'm not surprised at the 1-0 result because Portugal can defend.
Yeah.
And so before the World Cup, remember they won. I can't remember who they beat. I think it was the Netherlands where they won that Nations Cup.
Yeah.
Like they can play, but they might not always have what they need to beat the best. And Spain is one of the best.
Yeah, man.
But they can play.
Spain world class, man.
So yeah, I wasn't surprised about the 1-0 result. Was rooting for Portugal a little bit because I didn't want to see the Ronaldo.
Yeah, I didn't either, but
journey in
Spain's too good, man.
Yeah, they are.
It's too good.
And that's the thing about it. When you think about it, Moreno is not one of their most talented players since he was subbed on. So it's one of those things. It's a solid sub, but it's one of those guys that it kind of shows the depth of their squad.
Yeah.
Somebody can come in and get you a really good result. That was a good goal.
Yeah.
So
I agree. It was a great goal.
Good on Spain. Sad to see Cristiano go out.
And
thank you, Ronaldo.
Yeah, thank you, Ronaldo. I think pretty much going to be his last World Cup. So,
yeah.
Thanks for the memories, man.
Yes, sir.
One of the GOATs. Norway beat Brazil.
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah.
That boy, man.
Another legend out. Neymar out.
Yep. Holland scored 2. Neymar scored the 1, which fitting. I think he said he started his World Cup journey in there, or some he said he started in New York.
Okay.
But that's neat. He's it's fitting to see him end it.
Yeah. I did hate the way he kind of went out. When you look at how he went out, he tackled Odegaard and then tackled again and started a scrum, and then got the PK. Or I think maybe Vinny got it and gave it to him to shoot, and he's talking shit to the keeper all the time. So yeah, man, thank you, Neymar, but he went out a little rowdy.
Yeah. Hey, man, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I like it, but Holland, man.
Yeah, man, he's crazy that this is his first World Cup in that sense of how he's performing.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
England beat Mexico 3-2.
I wasn't mad at England, man, but at the same time, I was like, come on, Mexico. And Mexico did really good. That was a hell of a game. That was a really good game.
Yeah, it was a good game, man.
But, man, I was rooting for Mexico to finish that out.
Yeah.
But good on England, man. They did what they had to do. Was that a red card to you?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
I don't know, that was if you slow that one down, that was a rough one too.
Maybe I'm gangster, man, but I don't think it was a red card.
I don't know, man. That was a red card to me.
I guess. Switzerland beat Colombia 4-3 in penalties.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good game.
It was a good game.
Scoreless.
Who'd you want to win?
I didn't have a dog in this fight, but Colombia. I'm starting to like Colombia.
Yeah, same. I was rooting for Colombia.
Yeah. And then Argentina defeated Egypt 3-2.
They did. And don't get me wrong, there were some good goals. All three of their goals were good goals, but
that was a good game.
It did come with some contested.
Oh man,
contested
moments. It came with some.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know what to. I know there are people who the problem is you can take it either way.
Sorry, look at this. Argentina's secret weapon.
Hey, y'all motherfucker, bro.
Oh, man. But, oh, man. But, Egypt, man. I'm not gonna lie. I like Lionel Messi. I think he is the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
But Egypt got robbed. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. And I know there's gonna be some people in the comment. Well, what do you mean? It was some good calls. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Your team won. So of course they were great calls to you. Or great no calls. But yeah, they got robbed.
Because I mean, like the thing is, like you played it back earlier for like Argentina in that sense. Like, yeah, I think it was unfair.
Yeah, they got robbed. I mean, just keeping it real, they got robbed.
Last African country too, man.
Yep.
Well, no, sorry.
No,
That's
Morocco.
not, yeah.
I mean, what about to be
So
like
now the last now all African countries out.
But yeah, man. As far as instead of the refs calling stuff back and not calling stuff for like, do you think Mo Salah got tripped up for real in the box?
Man, so I think you could call it, but I see where people think it's light.
Yeah.
If you do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you could, should, or shouldn't. I just say I see both sides in the sense of... Because, like, he did, in a sense, like, kind of go through him as far as clipping his feet.
Yeah.
To lift him up and get the ball. But I see why somebody would say that's too soft. Like, why would you call that?
Yeah.
So I know it sounds like I'm kind of contradicting myself, but I do think they... So, yeah, basically, I think he was fouled.
Yeah. I thought he was fouled.
But I mean, God, that was a good header by Hernandez.
Yeah, that's dope.
Or Fernandez, sorry.
That game was.
That was a really good header.
Yeah. All right, man.
And also, what a goal by Messi as far as that volley.
Yep.
Like, he is the GOAT.
Like I said, the game was good and the goals were good, but man, come on, the refs. Boy, the refs did some cooking.
Yeah.
They did some cooking, man. But
and if it wasn't so, like, it's like if I was on their side, I would say, I'm like, this is fucking great. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like, it's hard not to look at this stuff and see the bias.
Yeah. FIFA. That's a group of 8. The quarterfinals. So right now, France is beating Morocco 2-0. The game's still going on. Yeah, I mean it's over, but it's still going on. Hydration breaks and stuff.
No, it's full time.
Oh, is it full time?
Yeah, France won 2-0.
Okay, France won 2-0. Okay, so France has won 2-0 as of we're talking. Spain versus Belgium.
Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna lie, like,
I got Spain winning like 2-0.
I'm with that.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Belgium could make them sweat it out a bit. But you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
But I still got Spain winning.
The pettiness in me, as much as like you should be okay with. I would be happy to see Belgium go out 2-3-0.
Yeah, I bet you would. Me too. I ain't gonna lie, me too. So you see France going against Spain in the semifinals.
That's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I see that.
Ooh.
And I'm still going with France. I think France will win. I'm going France all the way. Because, like, all right, I'll let you say the other two, but I think France will be able to find
Norway versus England.
Yeah.
This one is tough.
That's a tough one. I do think England will get it, to be honest.
Did you see England being this far? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
You did?
I could see them getting this far. I didn't know where their train would stop, but I knew they would get into the round of 16 for sure. Obviously, I was rooting for Mexico, but yeah, I could see England getting. I could even. I don't know about the final, so we'll see, man. But
who you got, Norway or England?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and say England, man.
I'm going Norway.
Okay,
I got Norway.
I can see that too.
Yeah.
I can see Norway beating them, but it'll be a tough game.
It's gonna be a good game. This Saturday at 4:00.
I think England's got a decent defense, though, bro.
Yeah,
they got a good defense. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how they hold up.
That's gonna be a good game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And it's not like
we're gonna be on the road. No, we'll probably be getting right into Florida because that want to watch that. She told me she want to watch the game.
That'd be a good one. Because Holland, it's not like he's not used to how the English play. So
I know that's what I'm saying.
He's used to the physicality of English ball, so he might be willing to just take it to him.
And then you got Argentina versus Switzerland. What? No, the way you like what?
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
gonna get Switzerland a shot?
Yeah, I get Switzerland a shot, man. Let's go
My
Swiss.
fault. The Argentina FIFAs. Argentina get to that Final Four. Y'all better you better book it.
I think Swiss have a shot. Obviously, they're not favorites, but
Of course they're not.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of rooting for them a little bit. And maybe it's just like
I think a lot of people in FIFA now, I think a lot of people around the world are gonna be rooting for Switzerland this time.
it would be interesting.
I think there's a narrative going on with Argentina as we've been talking
It's
about.
all love, Jason. We still think Messi's the GOAT. We just don't, We just I think our minds have changed a little bit on Argentina being back-to-back winners.
We'll see. And then so let's look at these two. Norway. If it's Norway versus Argentina, who would you have in that?
To be honest, because I probably would pick Argentina in the sense like you would have it to where you still have Messi going against a Norwegian defense.
Yeah.
But you do have it to where Argentina are used to the physicality of a guy like Holland and would probably try to pinpoint it to where they force him to use his brute force to score. So I don't know. But that's the interesting thing about like that Norway squad. They know the assignment, so they're like, hey, we know how it can score from dribbling and going straight at them. But then they also, you see, he scored, a number of headers so far as well.
Yeah.
So if they're able to have a good possession or exploit those moments where they can counter, they always got a shot. But like that. That Argentinian defense is known to try to rough guys up and get them off their porch, as I say.
And then what if England goes to Argentina?
that rivalry, that would be interesting. With they already have a hell of a rivalry.
Yeah.
So if the English and Argentinian teams meet, it would be a hell of a showing in a sense. I would hope for another hand to God moment directly from Messi, just to cap off this World Cup. That'd be legendary. They just don't even call it. Just let them. Hey, you already got this far.
Yeah.
But real talk, I don't know, cause it's a good English squad, bro.
Oh yeah, very good.
Because I think a lot of people were upset about Phil Foden and Cole Palmer, McGuire. It was several picks you could have swapped out, but it's proved to be.
I mean, they made it to the 18, so we'll see.
And good coach, love Tuchel. I still hate that Chelsea let him go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see this English squad beating Argentina too. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the semifinals play out.
We'll see. But like I said, France won today, so you'll see the other two games. You'll see. I just had it. Belgium. Oh, here it is. Spain and Belgium tomorrow, and then you'll see England and Norway Saturday, and you'll see Argentina and Switzerland Saturday. We got two good games on Saturday, so we'll see. But we appreciate y'all watching. Love talking this World Cup. This is what we came here for. This is what it's all about. After the World Cup, we'll probably do one more episode. And it probably, hopefully, be like the end of the World Cup or close to it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be World Cup probably be just getting done, and then we'll take a break, and then we're gonna come back with Premier League and all that coming back.
Yeah.
So, we appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it on all platforms. You've been letting us know.
Mm-hmm.
I still been getting stuff on the soccer stuff. like way back. They're talking about MLS from way back. I'm like, man, we did that like 2 months ago. Y'all
But to be fair, like it's still in season. For,
I know.
If you're a hardcore MLS fan,
I know. But man, it's World Cup, man. Can't.
Yeah, all the focus is on
Yeah,
that.
it's all right there. But we appreciate y'all watching. CL Cool.
J.H.
We're out, man. Peace.